I did something a bit odd yesterday. I went for a meeting in a little restaurant before the football with. I was meeting a mate of mine. We were due to meet at 6. I got there about 10 to 6, sat there.
A restaurant on the Seven Sisters Road, was this?
Yeah.
That sounds nice. Not the chip shop where you once had your chips stolen.
No. That day, there should be a blue plaque there. It's called...
I'm lobbying for it, in fact.
It's now called Uncle Jim's chips, but it was called something else in those days. But we'll come back to that later. But anyway, waiting in this little restaurant, meeting a mate. I was looking for him. You know, we get to 6 o'clock and I'm thinking, where is he? He's not turned up yet, so I was doing a couple of emails and looking at the phone, thinking he'll be here in a minute. Gets to 15:15, and I just send him just a little message saying, "Problems?" ? Thinking he's got caught in traffic or something like that. And suddenly my phone goes. And then I pick up the phone, and he said, "Where are you?" And he's, cut a long story short, he is round in the other alcove.
Oh, no.
He's crept in. I've not heard him creep in.
Yeah.
And we've been sitting there in the same restaurant, not in view of each other, for 20 minutes.
And and presumably you're both too polite to order.
Yeah, basically, so I wait for the other one.
I would have ordered.
Would you really?
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have. Once it gets past 5 minutes, I would have got stuck in.
But, I mean, not just if that's ever happened to any of the other listeners. It's the first time for me. It's one of those things where you feel such a Burke, but you both feel like idiots. So you can't blame the other one.
If you're meeting in somewhere that has a lot of alcoves, nooks and crannies, you've got to do a full scout before you start sending text messages.
Sir Tom Stoppard's weighed in as well.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's not rung Adrian with us. Hello, Adrian. Enjoy the show. Tom Stoppard here.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Why are theatre goers so thick? He said, apparently he said, the hand problem, one of his new plays at the National. Preview audiences failed to get the reference and allusion of many of his jokes. So he said, in the end, bit by bit, the audience made the connection. He said, I was completely wrong in assuming the audience would understand it. For example, he says, in one of his plays he had a reference to goneril. Yeah. And I'm sure a lot of the audience thought, you want to get some cream for that?
Yeah, absolutely.
But he said it sailed over the heads of the theatre goers. And 1974, everybody got it. Well, I thought to myself, do what Shakespeare did, mate, adapt. Work to the audience you've got in front of you.
No,
or
I'm with Tom.
Or work to a smaller audience who do get it. But don't expect to play a big room if the audience don't get it. I mean,
no, I think it should be reference to Vauxhall Velox. A lot of people want
but it struck me, why not then do Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are Dead with Mark Wright and Arge? Yeah. I mean, from the Only Way is Essex.
That's a perfect example of how to bring high art to the masses.
Bridge it.
Yeah, you've got to bridge that gap.
If you want to do King Lear...
Are we basically saying Stoppard's head's gone?
No, I think we are saying Stoppard's head's gone. We would be certainly if this was about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I mean, I'm just saying, if you can't have it always. I mean, it's a bit like in football saying they didn't appreciate. Big Sam saying, I didn't appreciate I played Catenaccio. They just thought I was being defensive, but I was actually playing Catenaccio.
Yeah.
So,
this is a people's radio station. If Stoppard is really serious about bringing his art to the people, then he wants to try and get on air, and maybe we could talk about doing a few dramatisations on air.
Yeah. So Tom, if you're listening, 08717.
Not Sir Tom Philly, who's no longer with us.
No, that's right.